Morning. What a gloriously sunny morning it is, but it is very cold and there's a lot of ice on the windscreen. In other news, my 2 pairs of black jeans are in the wash, and that can only mark the return of the Springsteen. Brucey's back! Oh, well, that's not funny about it. Let's just see what happens. It's a gearbox with a big hole in it. Aluminium casting, obviously. It's going to be full of oil, full of shit, really, isn't it? When the dude messaged me, it was a plant hire place. Oh, they've got a couple of bottles with suspiciously like they come off a oxyacetylene set. Oh, he looks rough as fuck. Ah, the old massive hole in the side of the gearbox. Nice. So we're going to clean that up, do my best to get not too much aluminium swarf inside there. But obviously aluminium being soft hopefully won't cause too much damage anyway, we should hope. And then we'll get it welded. That's what we've done first time round. Just throwing a few tacks around the outside just to help burn off any shit / preheat it a little bit. I'm going to now grind that back out and then we'll start welding properly. So you just see there's a couple of little bites that I've taken out with the die grinder, and that's just because there's a couple of little slivers of contamination in there. The rest of it's welded genuinely really nicely, so I've got no concerns over this whatsoever. I will just fill those two up and then that'll be it. Well, bloody hell. It's not often you get one of those, is it? That was nice and easy. From the moment I arrived to the moment I left was about 25 minutes. And it's all done, welded up really nicely. Like I said before, I've got no concerns over that weld failing. It was good. But it also goes to show you should not be judgmental, Paul. I turned up and the first thing I thought is that bloke looks like he could eat a man's face with his cornflakes in the morning. But he was lovely. What a nice bloke. Fucking hell, Paul. Come on. We all do it, don't we? But you shouldn't. The initial reaction was, I'm dead. I'm done. I'm not leaving this place alive. Anyway, I should go to the fucking workshop, Paul. But I've got so much editing to do because I haven't done it. I didn't do it last night. I started it and I then realised it was midnight and I'd barely even begun. That was going to be like a 5 AM a minimum. Could have even spilled over into this morning. So I just sacked it off in the end. Sacked you lot off, didn't I? Hey? Do your own editing. But it's your film. What are you on about? What? God, can you imagine if every job was that quick? I'd earn a fortune, wouldn't I? In one day, could knock out several of those and just come home absolutely loaded. Born in the USA, weren't. You weren't though, were you? You're not Bruce Springsteen, Paul. Just get over that. Oh, what are you doing, Paul? Don't do it. Don't do it, Paul. You already know, don't you? I don't even have to flick the camera out. You already know. Yeah. Oh, come on. How often do I come here for breakfast? It's not very often. Most of the time it's a lunch jobby. Today we are going to be fabricating the bus step at the workshop. And as you know, the workshop is always a bit colder than it is outside. Did I say a bit colder? What I meant is absolutely freezing. My nads are off. They're gone. They're fucking gone. There's Mr. Lukey. Should we go and trouble Mr. Lukey for a cup of tea? He'll like that, won't he? He's really good. If I was him, that's exactly what I'd say. Why have you got no milk? You never have milk. It's because I'm never here. It's just pointless buying it. It'll go off. There he is. Look at him. Specimen. That's what they're all saying. Freezing. This guy's a specimen.
Sorry. I've just...
Yeah, he was just moaning about the cold. I said to him, stop moaning, mate. You wouldn't catch me moaning about the cold. Just get on with it. So, as you all know, I broke the cabinets a few weeks ago, didn't I? And everything's been a massive mess in here. So I went and bought this little puppy yesterday, second hand. 40 quid. Van racking's like well expensive. I don't understand. It's just fucking racking. But I figured that was going to be quicker than me making something. 40 quid. Can't go wrong with 40 quid. So it's supposed to go over the wheel arch, which definitely isn't high enough to go over the wheel arch. I'll either prop it up, depending on the height I want it at, or I'll just move the shelf up. Gonna get rid of all this, ship that out, put it in place. It's gonna go there. That's the last little sliver of space that I've got in the van is there. Yeah, it's nothing complicated. I need more storage, so I'm going to do that. Get on with that first. So I need a microphone. I need a pair of gloves. I could do with a cup of tea though, couldn't I? Should we trouble Lukey for that tea? No, let's make a start. I'll have a tea in a bit. Right, I've put a jack in there. What you do is you just lower it onto its scissor jack. Is that what you do, is it, Paul? Yep. I reckon about there looks good to me, guys. That marks the bottom. Right, we're going with the bodged wood packed out behind approach. I'm just going to bolt it. I can't be asked to be getting out the welder now. I just want this in, chuck some stuff in it, and get on with the day. I'm just going to bolt it in. Be easier, won't it? Right. Oh, honestly, guys, that ain't fucking going anywhere. I can't even move it. That's beautiful. Old Lukey came up with the goods, didn't he, eh? Oh, cup of tea. Oh, it's bloody freezing in here, honestly. I need to get a thermometer in here and you'll see what I mean. Outside temperature, 2 degrees. In the workshop, minus 28. Wow. Probably not my most productive day, as in I didn't do any paid work. So that is quite unproductive, isn't it? I was supposed to do the bus step today, and I didn't, so I'm going to have to do that tomorrow. Instead, I chose to spend the day fannying about in the back of my van. How was your day? How do you get on? Did you get the bus step done? And I'll go, hey? Anyway, I did get the shelf in. Oh, you fucking bastard! Oh, shit! Oh, mate! That was really painful. You know the whole, oh bless you, did you break a nail? You know, when you bend your fucking nail back, that hurts. I've hit myself with hammers, I've burnt my skin. Bits of spatter down my back and down everything, and it wasn't as painful as that. Fucking hell. Oh. Anyway, what were we saying? Yeah, so I got the shelf in. I was quite chuffed with that. It actually works really well. I don't quite understand. I've put something bigger in the van, and yet the van feels more spacious. You walk in the back and I'm like, wait, where's all this space come from? I've literally got fucking acres in here. And even though I've put the shelving unit in, I have actually lost weight from the van, because I dug through my offcuts box, which is that steel box on the left hand side. There's lots of stuff in there, tube, box section, flat bar, and I didn't realise just how much stuff was in there. Holy shit. There was a lot of solid bar in there, so I've taken out everything I don't want, and then I took out a couple of lengths of flat bar from the rack that I didn't need. I reckon altogether. Oh yeah, and I took out the trolley as well. Don't want the trolley in there. I know I said I use it, and I do use it, but not that often. It's quite big and chunky for something that you don't use that often. Anyway, I reckon I lost probably 80 or 90 kg at least, and I've probably put in, I don't know how much that shelving unit weighs, not that much, 20. And the shelf is very useful for all the stuff that used to be in the cabinet drawers, pry bars, different types of hammers, like pipe wrench, just all just like hand tools. They were always sort of locked away, so when I was doing stuff, and I you know, in my head I'm thinking, right, how am I going to get around that? I would never really think about using these tools because they were just locked away, and I just forgot they were there, really. So now that they're on show, I just think I'll use a lot of them a lot more. What else did I do? I feel like I did some other stuff today. Oh yeah, I just sorted a couple of leads out. I just tidied up the van as a whole, gave it a little bit of a hoover. So it was a van day, really, wasn't it? It was a day spent on the van. The main priority would have been the running of the van, the battery, everything else. That would have been the priority, but instead I dicked about with the shelf and other bits. But it makes me happy, guys. Once I fixate on something, I want that shelf was going in today, by hook or by crook, and everything else after that just comes off it, doesn't it? You get a bit carried away and you just go, you know what, whilst I'm here, I'll hoover it out. You know what, whilst I'm doing that, I'll rearrange that corner where the hoovers come out. You know what, whilst I'm doing that, I'll just rearrange the cabinet. I'll just fucking do the whole thing. That wasn't like the tip of it bent back, that was like halfway down my fingernail. That was one of those ones. I don't even know how I did it. Was it the Springsteens? Might have been the Springsteens. They're just that fucking cool. Hey, Bruce. It's funny, isn't it, how time changes, right? It's a bit like Grease. You watch Grease and you go, oh, so cool, isn't it? Like, I'd love to have been around in that era. If there's a mechanic wearing knackered jeans with a rag hanging out of his pocket, you go, fucking just have a shower, will ya? Honestly, just go and have a shower, mate. You reek. But because it's Bruce and it was back then, it's just cool, isn't it? Well, I'll see you at the workshop tomorrow, won't I? Yeah, I'll see you at the workshop. We'll do that bus step. Lots of folding to do on the old hydraulic. You're going to be very confused when you see that. You're going to go, oh, so he's got some fucking, I don't know where those noises came from. It's just a car jack. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow and I'll show you the jack then. Right. Cheers, guys. See you later.